Good evening, everyone. It is still, what day is it? Wednesday. I was going to share. I went on a bike ride, like an hour and a half bike ride. I did some errands for some neighbors. I worked out. I did yoga. I did a Brooke Burke video workout. My butt is really sore. This quarantine may be the best shape ever. So I put my cozies on, my vintage robe. I love wearing vintage, as you guys know. And in my salon when I had it, my clients got to wear these vintage kimonos. So I still do it with myself, but I wanted to share, even if you're wearing the 4 braids that you did, you can put like a cool scarf on in between the two. You can even tie these in knots, if you go to the store or something, tie knots all the way down. I used to do this in my old tutorials on YouTube. You can pin it and wear like super cute buns on the side, which, I mean, how cute is that? You just go to the store like that. I wanted to share that like now, because your braids are dry, remember, I used the soil serum for a treatment that has been in my hair all day, which is great for keeping it healthy. I also used the Orbe super light cream, moisturizing cream, which I leave that in my hair, but that's gonna create these waves much better, especially for thicker hair girls. And I also used this, again, the 7 Seconds Detangler by Unite. I have my meditation music on at night, and I also do another ritual, which I'll do before I take my hair out. The new texturizing finishing foam, which I put in today, so we're gonna see how that worked. And to finish off this look, I am going to put in the texturizing spray to kind of break up the waves that I've created. Now, typically you could wait till morning and just sleep on this with your scarf in, and you could wrap it around the other way to kind of protect your hair from, if you're worried about it. You would take your scarf, do it in half like this, and then take the ends and do it like, woo! If you can do it, you can do it the old way, like you wrap it this way around like a pirate and tie up your braids behind and just sleep with it like this. Because in all reality, you look cute and you won't be tangling like maybe the areas you're worried about, and it won't move. Scarves are great. I use scarves all the time for setting, and which I can share more on that. But I wanted to say, before I take these braids out, is I hope today was really like enjoyable for all of you. I'm finding this time super awesome. And someone said, to me, oh, I feel bad saying that it's great. And I don't feel bad. I think this is a time to rest your mind. I think it's a time to be creative. And I'm lighting my Palo Santo wood. If you know me, I do this every time I pray for someone, every time I think of positive thoughts, or I want to bring in like goodness for the world, or like I'm about to share something that I find is going to help all of you. And this wood is really great because it gets rid of negative energy. It's kind of like sage. I love the smell. I do it, once I come in my house. I do it when I leave my house. And it's my ritual of bringing in my higher self. And it works for me, So that's just a tip of mine. It's really good to have that in the house right now to keep negativity away, especially in the times we're in. Any kind of protection is good, right? I've got my crystals, which I can share on another video, what I do to keep the home good. If you're suffering from, maybe you feel like there's some negativity in your house. But before I go to bed, I was gonna take these out, so I'm gonna get started. So you can take out your rubber bands that you put in. Again, I'm just glad I can share some, shed some light on the situation by doing this for you guys at home. I mean, these are just things that I do on me, but I feel like these are the things that maybe you guys don't know. And honestly, this is the way it was back in the day. They didn't have like high-tech blow dryers. People like air dried their hair. And if, you know, back in the 50s, those dryers fried your hair. I don't know how people like did it then. So we're bringing back the old school, right? Because old school stuff never dies. It's just, you know. So now you're gonna let out these braids. I did mine pretty tight because I wanted it. You can already tell how cool that is. It's like wave hair. I'm so excited. And you want to finger this out. Oh my God, look how cool that is. I like that kind of wave. Now, if I had gone all the way down, like I did on this side, you'll see the difference. It's just fun to have different textures in your hair. And even on your little girl, if you're doing this, it's fun for them to see the transformation that you can create by not even doing a lot. I mean, look how pretty that is. Hey, bombshell. I mean, lovely. I would love to have a fro. Someday, I know that friends of mine have curled my hair for my 70s birthday years ago, but I'm so obsessed with curly hair and I love cutting it and styling it. Like this, you can see this one, we went all the way down and how like even that is. It's so pretty. So I wanted to show you that how it works. Like I didn't braid any of this, so it's straight. You know, I wanted to show like the actual, like what it does and when you don't do it. Oh, I love this. I'm gonna take this out. Last one. Now, another tip is like you could do even 6 braids on yourself or 8. And the smaller sections you get, the tighter your wave will be. But if you want that 70s mermaid hair, this is where it's at. You know, you can sit there with a curling iron, but like this is like, look at me, I'm ready for my disco fever. Like, let's go. The bars aren't open, but I'm in my own bar. With my meditative music. Okay, Alexa, play disco music. So we're gonna turn it up because we let this out. Now I'm feeling it. Alexa, turn up. Now, the product that you use next. Woo! I mean, isn't this the vibe? I mean, this is what I do with myself every day. Oh, do you remember? So now we're gonna take the Unite texturizing spray. Alexa, turn down. And we're going to spray down. We're going to point down because it's important. You don't get it straight on or you're like right against it. You wanna go down the strands. Okay? And literally, that's all you need. I like to feel soft hair. I don't like to feel, what's it called? Crispy. Now, if you want more volume, I tend to not like to comb this out because if you do, I'll show you one side. I mean, it makes it more fluffy, right? I mean, look at that. She's here. Another good trick, I do it all the time, is flip your head over. Spray texturizing spray backwards. Let it dry. Flip your head over. I mean, it is so, I mean, look at my hair. It is like disco babe. Cher hair, man. This is what this is called. Cher hair done with no heat. I mean, say that you remember, dancing in September, that is done. Now you can kind of style it. You can even, I can take my, you know, trusty old scarf here, fold it in half, and fold it again, and then one more time. And you can do it this way. Oh, loves a good disco party? I do. Like, come on, quarantine. There's some amazing DJ friends of mine that are doing live disco things on Instagram. It's keeping me going. And look how amazing that is. Hey girl. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I mean, you can wear this look for at least a week if you don't like to wash your hair like me. It's so amazing because I think next time I'm going to do mini braids and see what it does and show you with the flat iron. But I mean, how pretty is this? Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget the wet brushes come in all different kinds of prints and colors. Amazing detangling brush. And if there's anything else you guys want to learn from me, I'm going to be posting more how-to styles from home with things maybe you have at home and with products that I support. And look out for more. And thanks for, discoing with me. But this is what I do in my home. I even have a disco ball above my head, actually. And I hope you keep the positive vibes up, and I hope this sheds some light on you all. Love ya.